Alright, Game Changers, welcome back to another video here today. Are you having fun in Modern Warfare 2? Now, since the release of this game, I have been playing it almost non-stop. And that's really quite rare because Infinity Ward is not really the studio that I prefer with Call of Duty games. I prefer Treyarch making Call of Duty games. But for some reason or the other, even though I hated Modern Warfare 2019, well, I can't say I really hated it. There were certain parts that I hated, so overall it wasn't my favorite game. This game I enjoy a lot more. And the reason for that is really hard to explain, but for some reason I feel that there's the fun factor involved with it. Yes, it is frustrating. There are a lot of things that I'm frustrated with, especially the skill-based matchmaking that is super thick in this game, which can get the best of you. But that's just it. You don't let it get the best of you. If you can somehow, I know it's really hard to, but if you can somehow get your mind off of the deaths that you get, the amount of sweaty players that you face, especially in multiplayer, then you can get to that point where I'm at. One of the things that people have a difficult time letting go of is their ego, and in my last commentary I talked a little bit about why, and that is the KD. Once you forget about your KD and you play the game for what it is and you separate yourself from the many deaths and the sweaty players that you encounter, you're able to get past that and you're able to have a lot more fun. To get players to come back to a game day after day, time and time again, is a difficult task, and not every game out there can give you that experience. But with Modern Warfare 2, I have been experiencing exactly that, and that's one of the things that has really gotten me hooked to this game, with the leveling up of the weapons, to getting all these attachments, different game modes, so there's not just multiplayer, because multiplayer alone at times gets frustrating, but you have Warzone, you have DMZ, you have other game modes, co-op modes, campaign, other game modes that you can play, so it's not monotonous and it doesn't seem repetitive. I think perhaps another reason why I'm enjoying this game so much is probably because I didn't get Vanguard, so I don't have that Call of Duty fatigue, and I think Call of Duty fatigue plays a big part, whether you believe it or not. I know there are some people who are addicted to this franchise regardless of whatever the game they throw at you, so even if Vanguard wasn't that great of a game, you have to play it and you're still gonna enjoy the next game and the next game and the next game. And I get that because some people are just so addicted to Call of Duty, it doesn't matter if the game is good or not, they're gonna continue to play it. I get that. But for me, as far as what I felt that I needed to get away from Vanguard, or I needed to get away from Call of Duty for a bit in order to appreciate it a lot more. Is this a perfect game? Absolutely not. I am not saying that, and it's far from it. The golden days of Call of Duty are far behind us, and I appreciated those games a lot more. But what I am trying to tell you guys is to not take this game so seriously all the time and just play it for what it is, a video game. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's not a career, it's not a tournament, you're not putting your life on the line in order to win games, you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. I mean, literally, who cares? You're not a Call of Duty pro where you have to care about how your KD or your combat record looks. Who do you have to prove that to? What, for bragging rights? You're gonna go brag to your nerd friends that, oh, look at my KD, I have a 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 KD. Like, look at that. Do you get women because of that? Absolutely not. Who's gonna be impressed by that? I mean, seriously, it literally means nothing. If you're playing this game and getting more frustrated than having fun, then it's time to get off or play another game. There are so many games out there that you can actually have fun in and not rage so much that there's no excuse why you should subject yourself to the same abuse over and over, and blood pressure is going up and you're raging so hard, you're throwing your controller, you're cursing at the TV screen. Like, honestly, there's no need for that. At this day and age, there are so many options. You can do so much more. If high kill streaks and a nuke is your ultimate goal and that's the only way that you have fun, then you're gonna have to switch up your strategy because this game is not rusher friendly. So the playstyle definitely has to be changed, and you have to play a lot slower than you're used to because of the loud footsteps, because of perks not even being available right from the start. You have to earn them as time progresses, which is so stupid. So there's a lot of mechanics in this game that are not working in your benefit if you want to achieve what you want to achieve with those high kill streaks and the nuke, which again is out of my realm of possibility because I'm not even thinking about those things anymore. Believe me, back in the day, those things mattered a lot, and I thought that having a high KD, having high kill streak games was everything. But now my mindset has changed, and honestly, nobody cares. Really, nobody cares because those pup stomping days are gone. They are absolutely gone. They're not here anymore, and they're non-existent. And even those videos for those who make Call of Duty content on YouTube, I don't see pub stompers anymore. Nobody really cares about those videos. What I care about more is a personality, and I love listening to commentaries. So if you have a personality on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever you upload Call of Duty content or gaming content for that matter, it all depends on your personality more than the actual gameplay. Yes, if you are showing gameplay and if you're focused on gameplay, maybe there's a very, very small niche for that, but majority of people enjoy or are entertained by people that can show them a good time with their personality or their topic. As long as you have decent gameplay in the background where you're not going crazy negative, I think people are okay with that because what they're looking forward to, what they click on a video for, is either that topic because it interests them, or they want to be entertained by your personality, how you make them feel, either by interacting with the game or trying to explain things in the game in a entertaining way, like a funny way, or maybe in a serious way where it's sarcastic or something of that nature. I think people care more about those things than going on a nuke streak. Maybe there are a few who care about that, but like I said before, that's a small niche and not everyone does. There are so many things that I miss from older Call of Duties, like having the ability to keep your perks in the beginning of the game till the end where you don't have to worry about earning them and they appear automatically or timed like they have it in this game, which is the stupidest thing ever. And then having airburst, C4s. I mean, I could go on and on and on. The footsteps not being so loud, the skill-based matchmaking not being this thick. There are so many things that I miss about the past Call of Duties. I really, really do. But at the current time and in this Call of Duty, obviously those things are not possible, or they're not there, or the mechanics are a lot different. So I have to enjoy it for what it is, and the best way to do that is to let go of all of those frustrations and try to enjoy what mechanics are in this game and use them to your advantage. And that's really the best strategy, the best piece of advice that I could give you guys. But if that's not possible and you're raging way too much, then it's just not worth it. You know, it's really not worth it because at the end of the day, it is a video game and it's for entertainment purposes only. If it's gonna cause us more heartache and more headaches, then that's not really worth it now, is it? But that's just, again, my piece of advice, my suggestion. Take it for what it is, and hopefully it helps. But let me know all that you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.